Morning, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. It is snowing here in Connecticut. You can see the snow on my little Scout, and it is about 33 degrees. And of course, you guys know I run it hard and put it away wet most of the time. So my rig's not winterized, and it's gonna be cold for the next couple of days. We're predicting 18 degrees overnight tonight. And then we got 4 or 5 more days of cold weather. We're not supposed to have anything warm up over 40 until like Wednesday next week. So this thing is gonna get winterized momentarily. And I'm running over to Walmart to get a couple things I need. And I'm gonna show you guys what I plan to do for my temporary winterization. And we'll talk with you soon. Okay, so here's the plan. I got 12 of these 1-gallon jugs at Walmart, winter formula, -20. Should be far beyond what I need. It's only going to get down into the teens for a few days here. And this is temporary because I am not done washing. So I put 12 of those in my buffer tank there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this machine and I'm going to recirculate with my gun back into my tank. And I'm going to, winterize all of my 200 feet of line that's on the spool. The pump, everything's gonna have, winter washer fluid in it, so it won't freeze. Then I'm also gonna do the same thing with my 12 volt. I got my drop stick in the tank, and I'm gonna circulate this stuff all through everything here. My pump, my transfer, my hose, everything's gonna have winter washer fluid in it, and that will get me by for the next handful of days. And then I'm going to try to carefully drain that out into a 15-gallon tank and see if I can't keep some of that in case I need it again. But let's see what happens. We've not run for a few days. Stone cold, choke on. Here we go. That one. We'll take 2. All right, let's see what happens up here. All right, she made pressure, so that's good. Pull that gun, a little bit of water going in there. We know we're gonna dilute it a little. Let's see what we get. Wait for some blue here. See, there's a gallon or 2 of water in that system. All those hoses, there's a little rust. And here we go. Look at that. Window washer. Going through everything. Alright? So now I know I got it in all my hose. We're going to let off of it and the recirculator should kick in. Alright? So now I'm recirculating back in there, you see? So I know my unloader and everything has window wash. So that's really all that needs. All right, so I'm gonna let that go. Turn that puppy off, okay? I'll turn the 12 volt on. I'm on my transfer first because I want to prime, so I'm gonna switch it over to the white line here. All right, turn my battery on, drop sticks in the tank. And again, I flushed all these the other day, so it's all full of water. Momentarily, that's shooting blue. All right, so I know my pump and that line is all set. So now I'm just gonna switch this transfer while it's running over to the red line. Grab my gun here, okay? And this has got water in it, as you see. So there's, a good 2 or 3 gallons of water in my line, so I suppose I don't need to be putting that in the tank, so I'll just squirt that onto the truck here, or off the truck for a minute, until I start to see some blue. I probably should have done the same thing with my pressure. Didn't need to put that water in there, but live and learn. This is my first time doing this. So, sharing my learning experiences and evolution with you guys. Please, if you're winterizing your stuff, please share with me how you're doing it. Be interested to see what everybody's doing. So there's blue coming out of that 12 volt now. All right, so I believe I've effectively, temporarily winterized everything that I need to winterize. So I'm not draining any of this now. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Okay, it shouldn't be any water in anything. Take all that out. Let that drain a little bit, I suppose. Put the cover on this tank so we don't pick up any debris. And I'm good to go. I still got, 10, 11 solid gallons of window wash in there. And it's still snowing. A little more snow on the Scout. Look at that bad boy. That's a nice truck right there, let me tell you. All right, so that's it. That's my temporary winterization. I am going to flush this with water real quick before I run it in a few days. We're not washing again till potentially Wednesday, Thursday next week, and we're trying to be done washing. So my plan was to shut the washing off November 1st, and we're very close to that, hoping that's going to happen. Early next week we'll be done, mid next week we'll be done. And then we're switching over into straight gutter cleaning for the rest of the season. And then we do a little bit of, local snow removal, that kind of stuff. So, gotta turn that pump off. We don't want that to continue to run. All right, you guys, have a good day. Please comment below how you're winterizing your equipment. I'm definitely interested, and as I'm sure a lot of the other people that follow the channel want to hear some different options how to do it. Again, this is just temporary. When I do shut it down for the season, that machine is coming downstairs into my basement so that I can change the pump oil, change the oil in it, and it won't freeze through the winter. So again, you guys have a good weekend, and we'll catch you next week.